People might not realize that protecting Obamacare was so important to you. You said that you, quote, would have been happy to go home if Hillary Clinton had won in 2016 and thus Obamacare.
I don't understand why left and right fracking.
Let me just ask you the next logical question.
Left and right fracking. What is it that you try to prove, and what is it that Giuliani tries to prove on chasing me?
Feel free to go home because Obamacare would be protected.
Jay Tapper over here with Matt Lauer.
Or not.
Talking about the police and shit.
I'm on a mission.
A mission of what?
We'll be right back with more from our town hall with Speaker Nancy Pelosi.
You want to make bail. On a mission.
This chemical runs free. What if you drank it?
You want to be the guy that finds out?
Based on the explosive New York Times expose that shocked the nation.
Admission to what? Fucking jail? Admission to fucking frame my ass? It is fucking bullshit left.
Introducing the Elf on the Shelf man.
Stupid ass. I ain't gonna lie.
With shimmery elf.
Fucking motherfucking racist, the most racist hatred. Not discrimination.
Every day from 4 to 10 p.m. Try the Elf on the Shelf man. Only at IHOP.
I need a ride.
Sick, man.
Here, hold this.
Talking about this liberal shit.
The big Idaho jam truck is touring America, telling folks about Idaho potatoes, and I want it back.
What is it with you and that truck?
Most people think of Verizon as a reliable phone company. Like,
Look at this Western civilization. Look at this fucking rip off and try to fucking insist and rip off.
We can increase
understanding do this shit.
acceptance of people with autism.
Like you're targeting people like me every day. I don't understand how this people even victimize us all the time and try to say, oh, we want admission, we want something more. It's just a crucifixion. Pelosi talking about we want admission and stuff like that. She's a socialist. She's a socialist form and trying to impeach the president. So what is she talking about? And I'm just speaking of the House and talking about in the form of socialism and stuff like that, with all Peking man and fucking African man and stuff like that merging together, talking about this is the real worst of the worst and stuff like that. That's what the left is. That's what this is San Francisco is based on. You know what I mean? And then all their segregation and stuff and trying to be all liberal and stuff. Oh, soccer moms with Henry Moles and stuff. They're walking around talking about that mess.
Join Anderson Cooper and Kelly Ripa live. CNN Heroes.
It'll make you sick, man. All it is, the things today is to make you sick. Like, do you really want bags? Do you really want those fun bags? Or do you feel sick? Old pig-headed ass, fathead ass left people. That's any conservatives inside that mess. It's racism and hate. So admission. What do you want? Admission or what? Admission to what?
The foundation we're building.
So all you do is discriminate. So all this admission, this charges, all it is you make money from it? Is that what it is? You do this? Is it you say we want admission and such for the other person to make money, and it's really not their motive? It's just more of a mistake.
Changing the way the world feels.
Fucking break, man. This is what you have us like corner us all the goddamn time, man. And when we do lash out, you fucking disappear and shit. You disappear like some punks. No convention whatsoever.
CSB.org.
CNN Tonight with Don Lemon coming up next.
I don't know what y'all hate fucking speech. Y'all hate fucking forum.
Welcome back. Thanks for joining us for our live CNN Town Hall with the Speaker.
Welcome back. Look what he just says. He just says all indiscrimination, racism, hate. Lash out.
Johns Hopkins and a registered Democrat currently supporting Senator Elizabeth.
What do you want? The opposite sex fun bags? Maybe that make you sick?
What is Congress doing to ensure my generation will have
What is the theme of the day to make you sick?
A climate that will not cause massive food shortages and extreme temperatures that will relegate us to being cave dwellers. Should fossil fuel companies, utilities, and other polluters be civilly and criminally liable for the damage they are causing to our environment?
So, thank you very much for your question. I'm going to come over and answer because I just came back, as I said,
from Spain for the COP25.
Yeah, once you the cave dwellers, who you address them when you say cave dwellers, stuff like that. People that go out, they straight corner you and intimidate you to stay in your apartment and stuff like that. What are you talking about? And so you can get paid, so you can get in your Bitcoin and get paid and stuff like that. So you don't even have bags of money, you have an ironing board. You know what I mean?
Close to the we are and how the attorney
Right with that. Sneeze at your ass too, because you make me sick. And all this stuff. All this stuff it's talking about put you on through this. Oh, what is this, the police and stuff like that? This is not the police, this is the media. This is all glamorized media. You want to watch real news, you watch it on some other channel. Where they're talking real crap, where you guys are on there sitting on your weird tables, pulling off rails and shit. Talking about, oh yeah, this is what we do and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
If you don't, you just believe that we owe it to our children, to the next generation.
No, what you've done is not given any due process. With all your fracking, you have not given any due process, acknowledgement. You have not given any compensation whatsoever. So who are you talking about cave dwelling? What is you talking about this? So what compensation are you talking about? Mike Pence? That's what conversation you talking about?
Clean water.
You talking about what? Boot edge? What are you talking about?
It's a jobs issue.
What conversation? You have no acknowledgement, no due process whatsoever on each and every single one of these million fracks that you've done to us. Every day at least 10. Every day at least 20. Every day at least 30.
With the planet, with the
That makes you feel better about yourself? Follow me all the way to the jewelry store talking about, oh yeah, this is me on two-way trips?
Rivers, all of this, the thermal management of the planet.
So what, you can get a spaghetti noodle down to chase me down and be like, oh, I'm done clean, you know what I mean? I'll handle the Russian mob and all that stuff.
Migration, all of it. So
why don't you go stay over there? Why don't your whole audience go stay over there beyond 14th and Church and go get together and just fester.
To preserve the planet. But on every single day, whether it's honoring clean air,
80s Rock Hudson, George Michael convertible Chevrolet.
we're having a fight in the
All that fracking you do. I have no due process whatsoever. None.
corporations.
None. Getting loud. None. No due process whatsoever. No acknowledgement whatsoever. From Elijah Cumming or Elijah Coach Hall. This is Coach. You know what I'm talking about.
Fight that we're having. So there is a difference.
So what are you talking about? The byproduct is you still have nothing but a BS explanation for so-called human rights, for so-called hypocrisy. No, for real hypocrisy, real lie on top of lie, real victimizations, and lopsided, total lopsided. That's not acknowledged whatsoever. I don't care if I'm grilling you because you understand. Because you behind the fracking and George Tapper over there and all CNN, Don Lemon and whoever else is talking, and George Giuliani talking that mess over here on the tug of war on your neutral government. So I don't know what you guys are doing over there with your little egos and whatnot and talking all this mess. And saying, oh, so what you do? All you do is when you want to put somebody in exile, you make a martial law into fruition. That's what you do. Anything you think. You don't even give freedom of thought. This person over here talking about a cave dweller, you don't give freedom of thought. Fuck out of here.
Some nation.